Is Western Mass News on ABC 40.
New laws aimed at curbing gun violence have been signed right here in the Bay State. And we're hearing firsthand from someone who watched Governor Healey put her pen to that historic piece of paper. Welcome everyone to Western Mass News at 4 on this Tuesday. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Abby Carnevale. Western Mass News reporter Wesley Days is live with more details tonight. Wesley, the Healey administration calls it one of the most significant pieces of legislation in some time.
Yeah, a decade to be exact, Abby and Chris. Now, the act modernizing firearms laws is a way to update how the judicial system tackles the consistent, if not growing, problem of ghost guns. We've been talking about it on the networks of Western Mass News for quite some time at this point. Now, that ceremonial signing happened just a few hours ago over across the Bay State at the State House. Now, under that new law, the Department of Criminal Justice Information Services is required to create a new electronic firearms registration system that demands all guns manufactured or assembled in the Bay State to be registered. Now, there's also a need for them to be having a serial number on them as well. Now, it doesn't stop there. It also changes what an assault rifle can be defined as. If people have had their firearms license revoked, they can't get a new one under this new law. Now, just minutes after the governor let the ink dry on that new piece of legislation, we checked in with State Representative Carlos Gonzalez to talk to us a little bit more about what this all means.
It's sensible gun legislation that protects the Second Amendment rights of individuals, but also puts some really strength into the laws for those that are using illegal weapons or selling illegal weapons, particularly in our cities and towns.
Well, speaking about strengthening those laws, right, the bill will also add new perimeters around the criminalization of creating and selling those ghost guns. Now, if a suspect is found guilty of creating or trying to sell those ghost guns, they could spend up to 1.5 years in jail. Well, tonight at 6, Chris and Abby, we're going to spend some time talking about I'm charged, but what does that mean, right? How do I get from my arraignment to my conviction? We're getting a new letter tonight from the Chief Justice of the trial court system here in the Bay State, talking about how to hasten the pace of getting a suspect from that arraignment portion to that conviction. You don't want to miss our conversation, our continued conversation with State Representative Carlos Gonzalez in just a few hours from now. Reporting live in Springfield, Wesley Days, Western Mass News.